Good day, folks. Good day, folks. This is Omar Jose, servant saying shalom, peace. Talking about that juice, man. This juice thing, man. I've always been eating healthy. I really never ate too much meat, except when I was younger and stuff like that. But man, this juice thing is the stuff, boy. It's all over meat. It's all over. It's the wrap. I've been juicing for the past couple 3-4 days. I ain't been hungry. I ain't been really too much tired. But sheesh, I just been full of energy, you know? Man. That right there was just a quick segment. Cause I'm by nature a priest. My grandmama was a priest. My dad even going to school to be a priest. I don't know why, but that's his thing. So this is like natural. Plus, I got native. Cherokee Blackfoot, and I'm thick in Cherokee Blackfoot in my blood. And so when we do our hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, hey ya, yeah ha ya, hey ya ha ya, yeah ha ya, hey ya. We actually move. Like our rain dance and our sun dance and our festival dance and our feastful dance. And even in the scripture it says David danced his pants off. So that's why I dance and I smile. And now I'm thinking about I'm gonna start dancing more as before and after I start making my videos. Because it's happy, this is good news. This is uplifting, and it should be said like and because this was happening, and so we were such much into trouble, and how are we going to get through this? You got to get the people excited about change. You have to get the people amped up, like, yes, we're ready to change, and get amped up. And even though to other people it looks crazy, it's really that much crazy not to do it. Not to get excited, not to dance, because change is coming. Not to dance for change coming is like saying, I'm happy being a slave. I'm happy being a black or a nigger or a coon. I'm happy with the conditions. I'm happy with all these other nations standing on my shoulders, sucking me dry. Everybody got straw in my head around the planet, sucking me dry, and I'm happy with that. And so now the Most High has cut the strings and gave us power. We should dance. We love you. That's why I'm sharing this with y'all, bro. So, like I said, this, we growing into, we morphing into some other stuff, trying to get all the audiences, because people call things crazy, right? And that's only because they're traditional. And your traditional has got us nowhere. So what we say to your tradition, it's good for you. And if it worked for you, cool, because it only worked for you. It didn't work for the whole people or for the whole humanity. So we're going to get to this thing. Dear Heavenly Father, as I bow my head down to you, I just say thank you for the positive. I thank you for the energy. I thank you for the life-giving force. I thank you for the life-giving words. I thank you for putting the crown of truth on my head. That we're not afraid to tell the truth, be a part of the truth, live the truth, and follow the truth as our King. Because you said you love the truth. So I say thank you this day. We ask you to protect our families and friends who's out there telling the truth. And we even ask you that you touch our enemies' hearts who want to tell the truth, but they're too scared and they're too weak. And they can only be our enemy because of that weakness and because of that fear. And so we ask that you remove the fear and all that and give them a fear shot to change their hearts. And so by the power of the Holy Spirit, I come, and to the prophets before me and after me, we say peace. Thank you. Now, you're going to hate me, Judah. You're going to hate me, my so-called Jamaican brothers and sisters, and everybody who follows Jah, which there wasn't no J. Everybody who follows Salassie, and my Nawapian brothers and sisters, more power. I love you guys, but you're being misled. You're being lied to. People are hurting you and you don't know it. They're killing your spirit. You don't know it. Nubian, they're killing your spirit. You don't know it. They're indoctrinating this or Khazarian Jews way of life and the way of sin, which is Sargon sin. Check him out. The one who killed the king, the first king of Ibla, who killed him. Check it out, true history. This is why they call you a sinner, because you're living a life of sin. So you're Salassie is living the life of a sinner. 1. 2, he's not the king of Israel. That's a fact, because he does nothing like David taught. He doesn't even have a clue of the things that David taught or Solomon. He has, and if anything, he inherited the demonic side of Solomon when he had sex with Sheba. Remember, Solomon had a wife who was from what? Mizraim, which is called Egypt. And in Egypt, that's where we lived at. When you look up Rekayon, which is the first pharaoh in Egypt. This is where we get our ties to Egypt at. So that's why they say you black folks is not from Egypt. You have to be a Hebrew Israelite from who knows the culture, can only claim that they have some blood going through Egypt and how they act. So you know how they act. Then you know who's really from Egypt. So anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to expose Salassie's cross. We're going to expose Salassie's 8-pointed star. We're going to expose Salassie's 6-pointed star. Then we're going to expose Salassie's devotion to the crown of England. Then we're going to expose Salassie's devotion to the Masonic symbol that makes that heart, and where they got everybody doing this stuff. Talking about that's a symbol of love and Trinity. What Trinity? The Trinity comes from Egypt. And that Trinity is the Trinity of death. Osiris, Horus, and Isis. And we all know the story about Isis and Osiris. Osiris got chopped up. Isis went around looking for all these dead pieces of body, picked up bones and stuff. And then, because she couldn't find his penis, see, this is not God-like attributes and deeds these people do. That's not it. So, we're going to take you to the TV screen. Because the sister told me, sister was on Facebook and she said some things. So I felt kind of sad. So this what made me do this video. I just got up, not rehearsed. These are just things I know already. So we're gonna go here. Let me see if I can get this in here. All right. Now, hold on, folks. see that? Those are the hand signals. This right here, that's Salassie's first best thing. See everybody that does this signal and everybody that do that signal. So I get my hands in there. Golly, here's in the way. Let me back it up. Okay, you see that signal? That's Salassie's signal, and this is what they got everybody else doing with Jay-Z and all them. All right, so we got that. Now we're all familiar with the Eye of Illuminati. We're all familiar with the chakra or the sign of the snake in our hospitals. But see, nobody's familiar with the double cross and the infinity sign and with the pyramid going right side up. Okay. Oh, matter of fact, let me get into that right there real quick so I can just give you the meaning. So I can give you the meaning for this. This is just something on the fly. I'm not, I'll show you my thing. Let me see. Let me get at that real quick. Gallery. So I want you to see all these crosses. All right? Everything that it represents. Let's see if I can find a name for it. All right, here we go. So we want to get you the basis of this. All right? This is the basis. See if I can get you a close-up. All right? There you go. Close-up. Close-up. What do you get to understand this? You see the Ouroboros? You see the guy's pitchfork? Let me see if I can get that in there. Right here? Right there, the beast of the sea, that old Leviathan, that ancient god of the water. Now let's get back to that Salassie thing. Boom. Now, okay, now you see the pitchfork, you see the eye, you see the serpent. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. Now, Salassie, what is that about? You see the cross inside. You see the cross that they got Judah locked into this cross, and then they got them locked into the pit of God. So this is what this symbol says. When you literally look at this symbol, folks, it's telling you they're locked into a 5-pointed star. 6-pointed star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're locked. That's a sigil, meaning a seal. So this lion is sealed with the cross and the crown. So if this is a lion, he is sealed with what? The cross. See the cross? And you go to crown, and they call him what? King of Kings. I don't know where the fuck they got that, but that's not true. Now, how is it? Now check it out. He, as a child, now you know on his neck that's really a cross, and I'll get you the picture. But you notice the 6-pointed star. And the Bible, see, they used the Bible to say King of Kings, but they didn't use the Bible that said the Star of Moloch. How convenient. Don't you think that's kind of convenient? That they would use the King of Kings, but don't use the abomination of the Star of Moloch in the worship of Baal. Ask yourself, Judah, Jamaica, Brazil, all those who want to follow Salassie as if you're following the devil. Let's go again. I don't know why my lips is chapped. Oh, that's the reflection. All right, I ain't got no chapped lips. We don't be sucking on powdered donuts all day. But anyway, now, Google the Star of Islam. This is the Star of Islam. Proof, right? That's the Star of Islam. Google it. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid that you've been misled and all that. Google it and free yourself. Really, please. I implore you. Please do that. That's the Star of Islam. Boom. Now, tell me this. Is Salassie, is Salassie Islam or is he Christian? Remember, we've seen the Star of David, so-called. This was actually the Star of Molech. You see him in a picture with the Star of Molech. Now look. 8-pointed star of Islam. See, 8-pointed star of Islam. Eight-pointed star of Islam. 8-pointed star of Islam. Star of Moloch. Star of Moloch. King of Kings, but don't use the Star of Moloch, and that's written in the scriptures that said not to do. That's another catch. Now, on San's head, what's that? People, is that the Star of Islam? Is that the Star of or what Salassie's put in there? So he's a Babylonian. He's of Satan, devils. Babylonian, he lived the life of a sinner. And the Hellenists provide for him in the crown or the lords of Edom gave him a crown. Look. Come on, folks. I didn't make this up. You're being duped. You're being treated like crap. Check it out again. You see the star on his head? See the star on the head? You see the star? See the star. Next slide. Now this star is written in stone. The life of a sinner. What did that got to do with Israel? What does Salassie have to do with Israel? Nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing. So that's dead. What the blood clot? Huh? Huh? Like Dr. Greggy's saying, huh? Better wake up, man. Wake up. This is your bro. I'm telling you because I love you, man. I love you people, man. Man, to all about your Trinidadians and Virgin Islanders and my Caribbean brothers and sisters. Get rid of Salassie. Get rid of that's dead. Get rid of all that. Keep the colors. The colors is wonderful colors. Keep our colors. Get that cross and that lion off your flag. Get Salassie off your flag. Get him off your shirts. Get him off. Take it down. Y'all don't like you doing that, and that's why Haiti ain't getting no money. That's why Jamaica's not getting what they need. That's why you're not getting what you deserve. Because you deserve the Most High first. And if you don't get the Most High first, all that stuff is irrelevant. Let's get to it. Ooh, I'm excited about this one. It might be the juice. All right. We're almost there. Are we doing good time? Especially when I find I can go a little longer than 20 minutes. So, to go to that hand signal that I showed you about. And you got all y'all doing it. And he's telling you in plain sight. He can't even look you in your face. The Life of Ethiopian's Progress, Volume 2. Addis Ababa, 1966 ECE. The Autography of European Salassie 1, whatever. See that hand signal? He's telling you who he's devoted to. He's telling you he's a sinner. He's telling you that he that worships the devil. He's telling you who runs him. He's telling you where his loyalty is at. His loyalty is not to Yahweh. His loyalty is not to the people. His loyalty is not to humanity. His loyalty is to Satan. You're looking at it in your face. And what did y'all say? See, they used the King of Kings, right? and it's in the Bible. Under his lap was the King of Kings. Let's see what the Most High say out the same Bible, talking about the same topic, talking about Israel. Since he's the king of Judah, the king of Israel, then if he's the king of all kings, then what's this about then? Nigga? Huh? Niggas? What the Most High say? Deuteronomy 12:30. Do not inquire after them gods it says, do not inquire after the gods and do likewise. Do not make any graven images. Do not make any graven images of anything, not star, sun, moon, man, or creature. Don't do it. We've seen the cross. We've seen him in the 5-pointed star of David. We've seen him in the 8-pointed star of the sin. We've seen him guilty of 1, 2, 3, 4. The Islamic star, the 8-pointed star, more 8-pointed stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, up and down, 8. These two are the same. These are the same. These are the same. This is the same. You remember this fish? I'm going to show you something about that fish. Look at Poseidon and Trident. They're the ones that Poseidon takes this weapon called a trident and stick you fish called the Roman Sea, where he stick your fish and he stick his trident thing into the hearts of men, into the souls of men, and he confounds you. So, as Omar Hosea saying, but this don't make sense. I will make another video. Shh, kindly be quiet and walk away and go in the shadows. But if it makes sense, then you got to go tell the truth. You got to go and free yourself, free your people, and don't do it no more. And if you don't have any, if you don't know what else to do, wait for further instructions or call somebody. Or call me. Or just dialogue. Folks, you're going to have to wake up, man. So, get rid of Salassie. You have to, you gotta get that out your head. Oh, matter of fact, boom, pop right up. That fish I showed you about. See? That's what Poseidon do. That weapon in his hand is trident. And he'd ride on an aqua horse. So that's what that significant meant, being a fisher of men in the Bible too. When Zeus told his brother Poseidon to be fisher of men instead of fisher of real fish, go get these men and grab their souls. Till next time, is Omar Hosea saying we love you, and we're going to see if we can bounce back out with some chopped and screwed future. Try another one real quick. Oh well. We out.